This camera goes with me everywhere. And I do not want to just talk about this camera today. I also want to talk about why it got so important to me that I document my everyday life. To get it out of the way, this camera right here is the Ricoh GR3. And it is awesome. I have looked at many different cameras, including the very famous Fujifilm X100V. But I came to the conclusion that this tiny camera is the perfect everyday camera, and maybe not just for me. The Ricoh GR3 is a tiny but mighty camera. It's so small I can actually compare it to my iPhone 13 Pro. Size was very important when I was thinking about my next everyday camera. And previously I just always had to think about, do I bring the camera or do I not bring it? Because what if I get it with me and I carry this huge camera with me, but at the end I end up not using it. Now with the Ricoh GR3, this thought is completely gone. I just put it in my jacket, in my pants or in my sling bag. It doesn't matter, it's so tiny, it fits everywhere. If at the end of the day I went out and I didn't use it, it's completely fine. Because after a while I stop even realizing that it's there. As soon as I see something, I just get it out, switch it on and capture a picture. There is no lens cap or long startup time. It's just ready to take a picture whenever I want. And the best thing is, I can operate everything with one single hand. There's also something like a fixed focus distance. For example, if I immediately press down the shutter button all at once, I can set a focus distance to take a picture, for example 5 meters. And everything then in 5 meters will be in perfect focus. This is very interesting if you start capturing street portraits, for example, of people. The display is also touch sensitive, so that means I just press anywhere on the screen where I want to focus, and it also immediately snaps a picture. This is also a lot more stealthier than when you're pressing the shutter button. For example, if you're taking pictures of people in streets and stuff like that, it just looks more sleek when you press on the screen rather than the shutter button, as they maybe don't even realize that you're taking a picture. Don't be creepy, but you know what I mean. Once you captured your picture, just switch it off, the lens goes back in, is covered, and you can put it back in your pants. And as you can see, the whole camera can be operated with just one hand, and it really feels like this was an intentional decision while designing this camera. And I really appreciate that fact. The Ricoh GR3 has a fixed lens of about 28mm in full frame, which basically means, first of all, you cannot zoom, it's a fixed lens, and second, the focal length of 28mm is a very good overall focal length for capturing everyday shots, as it's not too tight, means not too zoomed in, or too wide. It's around what a human eye sees, so it makes capturing shots very naturally. And as for the picture quality, this lens is just sharp. You do not need to worry if you buy it. It will be better than your iPhone. It will be better than most cameras out there. If you came here to this video to compare it to other cameras and to really dive into the picture quality, this is not the video for you. Here we talk about convenience and everyday use and documenting your life. So you can really not go wrong with this camera right here. The Ricoh GR3 also offers picture profiles, which means it's kind of a recipe. From the analog film days, there were different film stocks that gave a certain look to the picture straight out of camera. And picture profiles is exactly the same thing, just digitalized. That means basically when you're capturing pictures, you can set a certain mood so that you don't have to edit the pictures later on. Of course, you can if you want to, but I rather take awesome pictures with a very nice picture profile straight out of camera, import it to my phone and just use it straight away. With these picture profiles, there are so many out there. There's literally an app presenting hundreds of different options for everyone out there. So I'm sure there's an option for you. If there's not, you can simply create your own one and really dial into the settings and make it look how you want. With these picture profiles, the focus really twists from editing the pictures to more capture the pictures and get them how they are straight out of camera. Sending and archiving pictures has to be very easy for me. I want to connect to the camera, import them directly through the app of the camera to my phone, where the pictures are later stored in iCloud. And the Ricoh GR3 offers a very awesome app. I never struggled with connecting to the app or importing pictures, it just always works seamlessly. Now I do not need to plug in the camera anymore to my PC just to import the pictures, I can do it straight out of camera. Now when it comes to documenting my life, I have to be honest, I haven't done it as much as I would like to. But this camera is slowly changing that. And I do not want to just document nice vacations and evenings out. I want to document everyday life, as every small moment should be remembered. And this camera is putting the boundary so low to capture everyday moments that it's just so easy to use, and that I start to capture more and more moments every single day. So if you're looking for an awesome everyday camera that just fits in your pocket, snaps awesome pictures that you do not have to edit and can import straight to your phone, the Ricoh GR3 is a very good option. Is it the best option? I don't know. For me, it definitely is. That being said, if you have made it till the end, drop a camera icon down in the comments and I will see you next week. Have a great one.